Hey y'all, I'm back, streaming, taking a look at New Jersey right now. There's not much happening. I think the last update in terms of, percentage was, what? I think it was at, 245-ish. So there's probably not gonna be much, going on, with this. Also, sorry if the audio is, really, really bad. For some reason, the streaming thing doesn't really want to work with with my mic or something. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, it's honestly probably gonna be a pretty boring stream. I'll probably only stream for an hour or so, maybe less. I really I don't know what to do in terms of updates, but looking at this, I think this is honestly really, really good for the GOP. Even if they lose this race, if they're mildly competitive in New Jersey, that's a really good sign for them. I'm yeah, we're probably still gonna see much more the vote coming in, and it'll probably go to Murphy. But sorry, my computer's acting really weird. I just ate Doritos, and now my computer doesn't seem to wanna. I got Dorito stuff all over my computer. Wow. Okay. I don't know what to do about this. You know what? I might just leave it like that. Speaking of which, I'm probably just gonna be eating. I just came home from school. Actually, no, it was a while ago. But, jeez, I got some food and yeah, okay. But, if this doesn't want to work, I don't know what to do. But I think it was it Hudson? No, it was some random county. It might have been Hunterdon. No, or was it Camden? Camden. I think Camden is the only county with a smaller share of the vote in than the rest of the state, which would lead me to believe that most of these votes are coming in from Camden. I don't know if I don't know what's up with that. If we're seeing loads of reporting from all throughout the state and more reporting than the state, except for in one county. It's kind of weird, but I mean Camden does have quite a lot of votes, 126,000 so far. I'll probably be another 12,000, 15,000 or so. Wow, this is just not gonna work, is it? Jeez. This mouse pad gets I don't know what to do about it to try to get it to now honestly I should probably just not eat with Doritos, or use it when I'm eating Doritos. But I think that this race will probably still go to Murphy, yes. Most of these counties I think are 100% reporting. And the crazy thing is, yeah, these are all 100%, all Chitterelli counties, 100%, 100%, 100, 98, 100, whereas this is 90, 97, 96, 88, 99, 96. So I'll probably go to Murphy still. I doubt that he pulls through and I doubt that Chitterelli pulls through and wins. However, the narrowness of this, I think, is really telling. Sorry, I'm also drinking something. I think the place where I got my stuff restocked on Arizona's, which is kind of fun. They had raspberry ones, which is kind of cool. So I bought 2 of those actually. I have another one if I finish this. But I think that given this, obviously, yes, this is this is a obvious takeaway. But this is 2022 is going to be a really, really good year for Republicans. Super, super good. I mean, by 2022, even if New Jersey does stay blue, we're probably going to see. I think Georgia will still flip. I think Arizona stays red probably. Wisconsin probably flips. Pennsylvania probably flips. Kansas flips definitely. I think Oregon is really competitive. Nevada maybe flips. Not California, Nevada. There we go. The Senate might be a bit weird. I think that Georgia is one of like the only states. Like I think that might be like one like maybe the only swing state that Democrats retain in 2022 in terms of like the Senate or the gubernatorial elections, other than like Michigan, like Maine. New Hampshire probably does flip. Actually, no. Given how insanely unpopular Biden is, I'm gonna take that back. Like a couple months ago, I would have said that it flips, but Sununu, like without Sununu, but Biden is so unpopular that um it probably doesn't flip. But this is like really really good for Republicans right now. Biden is insanely unpopular, and the Democrats aren't really passing their agenda, like hardly at all. Like I was actually considering making a video on this where Joe Manchin like would probably be more destructive to the or is more destructive to the Democratic Party than he would be if he did switch parties. Because right now the Democrats have a majority in the Senate, yet they're not getting any of their like agenda like passed. Whereas if he was a Republican, they wouldn't have a majority, and their agenda would like not be getting passed obviously still, but they wouldn't have a majority, so they would have more of an excuse. He is honestly same as Cinema, but like Manchin right now, and honestly Cinema as well. They are hurting the Democratic Party like a lot. Um, and Biden is so unpopular that especially if they don't get their agenda passed, they're both gonna lose in 2024, obviously. But it's gonna be like really really bad. Like Manchin might lose by a safe margin. Cinema might actually lose, which I wasn't certain about if that would happen. Now I'm like pretty certain. I think the GOP probably comes out of 2022 with like 56 Senate seats or so, which is obviously a lot. Still only 89%. Yeah, this is taking a really long time. I thought this was fairly. Are you kidding me? I think I'm actually gonna clean up my mouse pad when I'm done streaming. Should we copy this and send it to somebody? Just this. I kind of actually want to do that. That actually sounds like it would be kind of fun. Okay, here we go. There's still no decision in New Jersey where the county is where the count is close and the data is murky. But county by county, it's becoming clear that there are still a lot of Democratic-leaning mail ballots left. That might be enough for Murphy, which I think is definitely like accurate. Murphy's is winning actually, and I think the vote that comes in, except for like 2% of the vote from Monmouth, which will be like what, like 4,000 votes or something probably, and he is winning by how many votes? Yeah, okay, he's winning by like 26,000 I think, and no 16,000. I'm dumb. Wait, yeah, 16,000. 4,000 votes, even if they all do vote for, I forgot to pronounce his name. Chitterelli, I think. Even if they all do come in for Chitterelli. How did I forget his name? I've been, like, saying it this entire time. It's kind of sad. No, but if they all do come in for Chitterelli, by the way, I haven't really been keeping up with this race, like, at all. It got really competitive, and now I'm, like, actually looking at it, but I was not, like, convinced that it was, like, going to Murphy and that it wasn't really going to be competitive, but no, yeah, I'm not, I haven't really been keeping up with this race, so I'm also not very knowledgeable in, like, New Jersey politics. I saw someone on Twitter say it was one giant suburb, which is maybe the extent of my knowledge, or the extent, like, of what I know from New Jersey politics. So yeah, actually, I want to go see how those votes on those gambling laws have been going. Amend gaming rules to permit fundraising raffles and to permit. Oh, I forgot how to speak English, which is kind of sad because it's my first language and the only language I'm like fluent in. If you even consider me fluent. Anyways, that's kind of interesting. Obviously, the betting on New Jersey collegiate teams and sporting events is a no, which is, I thought, wait, wasn't it a yes last night, or am I just, like, forgetting. Tater Ray, oh my gosh, get to the point. Now, this is just like a live stream. I'm not, like, doing anything specific. I'm just, like, randomly talking about stuff, waiting for votes to come in. So sorry. Like, I know the title is just like, what's going on in New Jersey? Yeah, I'm live streaming and I'm asking myself a very similar question. So sorry. Sorry about that. No, definitely though, it's, if, to simplify the point, this is a very competitive race. 2022 will be a very, very good year for Republicans. Phil Murphy will win this race. The remaining vote is, like, what? If Chitterelli wins all the remaining vote from Monmouth, I think he'll probably still lose by, like, he'll still be down by, like, 12,000. All the rest of the vote that's coming in will favor Murphy, probably. So he will win this race. But it is still very close. Remember last night when Essex was, like, less than 1% in, and it was, like, 30,000, and it was, like, wait, what? And now it's, like, 90% in, and it's only, like, it's, like, 5 times as much. That was kind of weird. Anyways, this is very interesting. I definitely think that the GOP will have a very good year. I think that, honestly, this race might end up being, like, this race, it'll probably end up being lean or likely D, probably, like, 3 or 4% margin of victory for Murphy. Oh, brilliant. Okay. No, I think it'll probably end up being like a 3 or 4% margin of victory for Murphy. Like, actually 3 to 6. I don't want to say like 3 or 4. 3 to 6 being the margin of victory. So it'll probably be much closer than it should have been. I don't even know, in Virginia it made sense. Youngkin was a really, really strong candidate. I'll probably make a video on him being a strong candidate, like, soon. But Youngkin was a really, really strong candidate. We know that. McAuliffe was a horrible candidate. We know that. We also know that Biden was unpopular and that hurt the Democrats. Yeah, obviously. I think in New Jersey, I haven't really been paying attention to the race, like I said. As far as I'm aware, Phil Murphy is not, like, a weak candidate or running a bad campaign. As far as I'm aware, Jack Chitterelli is not a strong candidate or running, like, a great campaign. I think a lot of this might just be that Biden is really, really unpopular. Which is, I mean, like, it's a really good sign for Republicans in 2022. It'll be a ridiculously favorable year for them. I really want to know when this vote's going to come in. Still only 89%. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm actually going to stream for. I mean, like, if this vote's going to come in so slowly, I think at this point it is fairly safe to say that Murphy does win this, though. I don't want to, like, miss anything, though. I might close the stream and, like, start it up again if anything happens. Actually, I think that might be what I do. I'm not certain. Yeah, I'm probably gonna close up the stream and start it up once votes come in, and maybe clean off my, like, mouse pad. So yeah,